The bride who used me then tossed me aside. I thought being part of my childhood best friend's wedding would be a beautiful full-circle moment. We'd been inseparable growing up, and even though she moved away a few years ago, I still considered her one of my closest people. So when she asked me to create the dessert table and favors for her big day, I was thrilled. I'm a chocolatier, and I poured my whole heart into designing something stunning for her. It was my gift, part professional, part personal, and completely made with love. Because the couple's budget was tight, my boyfriend wasn't originally invited. I didn't make a fuss, I understood. But later, she said he could come as my plus one if I agreed to give up my spot at the head table. Again, I shrugged it off. My boyfriend is a wedding photographer just starting his videography portfolio, and he generously offered to film their wedding for free. She was over the moon about it, so it felt like things worked out. She even promised we'd sit with the vendors, which sounded fine. On the day itself, we showed up hours early. I decorated the dessert table, organized with the coordinator, and helped flip the room. My boyfriend spent the whole day filming so they'd have memories to keep. But once the reception began, things started unraveling. When I went to check the seating chart, our names weren't there. Not at the vendor table, not at the guest tables, nowhere. The coordinator told me we weren't listed and would have to eat in a separate side room, a completely closed-off space. We wouldn't be able to see the speeches, hear the music, or even talk to anyone. I was stunned. I tried explaining this wasn't a simple oversight. I wasn't just a vendor, I was a guest, a lifelong friend. I'd been told I'd have a seat, but the coordinator insisted nothing could be changed. I finally approached the bride. She admitted she never told anyone we were actually friends because she didn't want to undermine me as a businesswoman. She claimed it was all a mix-up but made no effort to fix it. And so my boyfriend and I spent the evening cut off, crying in the bathroom between sneaking back to reset the dessert table. He still filmed because he wanted the footage for his portfolio, but I felt like a ghost at the wedding of someone I once considered family. The next day I emailed her. She apologized, blaming the chaos of the day, and said she still wanted to be friends. But reading it back later, it felt hollow, more excuses than ownership. What stung most? At the end, she added, "P.S. We would still like the video." Looking back now, I see the pattern. She'd blown me off for visits, excluded me from her engagement party, only reached out when she needed something from me. The wedding just made it crystal clear. Our friendship had become transactional. My boyfriend has decided not to hand-deliver her a polished keepsake. If she wants it, she'll get a short, watermarked version from his site. And as for me, I've learned a hard but valuable lesson. Sometimes the people you think will stand beside you forever only see you as convenient. So no, I won't be chasing her to patch things up. I'll invest my time and heart in people who value me, not just my work. Follow for more.